So today I'm gonna be going over my Colt Gold Cup National Match automatic, and there's something special about this one. We'll see when I open it. And I got this on Gunbroker. It is a CNR, so meaning it is over 50 years old. I live in California, so this is one of two ways getting a Colt in Colt 1911 in California. CNR. This is 1970, so 55 years old. Let's unbox it. The original box that I came with. So if you don't know what this is, national match, Colt, automatic, 30 special, mid range. Yes, you hear and you see that correctly. 30 special. Box this side. Yes, the caveat to shooting a revolver cartridge in a semi-automatic handgun, especially in 1911, is that it's wad cutter. So it could only shoot wad cutter. That there's a lot of bad information that or a lot of questions like, hey, can you shoot regular cartridges? No, magazine only fits wad cutter, and this is the bullets or the cartridges, sorry, that I use in this firearm. They're a special MagTech wad cutter. So let's clear. Out. Nothing in the mag. Cool. 38 special. Zoom in on that roll mark. This is the original mag, the mag that it came with. And all this information was compiled by 824 TSV on ColtForums. Shout out to him. I'll post his original threads in the description. Nothing chamber. Check it. And reset the hammer. It still has its original finish. The deep royal blue. Iconic from Colt. Especially from this era, right? From the 70s. Time where people said it had the best finish. After seeing it in person, I definitely agree. Yeah, like no machining marks. The other people have noted. Yeah, just a lovely finish. The only caveat or the only bad part about it is that it does attract fingerprints. You got to wipe it down every time you pick it up. So alongside the pistol in the box, came with the original pamphlet model, Colt's Gold Cup national match. I believe that this came with every national match of its era, not unique to this model. I also have a matching lock this serial number, the matching test target of this firearm. The serial numbers match. And it came with an Allen tool wrench to adjust this national match trigger. But said I don't believe this is the original that I came with. And I believe it originally shipped out with another tool as well to adjust the rear sight, which it didn't come with, unfortunately. So this pistol, it didn't go through much change through its production run. The biggest difference was that it had 3 different barrel iterations, with the first being marked as Colt 38 Special NM for national match. I had no mark, so it was just Colt 38 Special NM. That barrel didn't last long because of it being unreliable, and customers had accuracy concerns. So unreliable, and it had failure to feeds because of the barrel design. And quickly came the second iteration, which Colt marked as Colt 38 Special NM Mark II. But this redesign of the barrel was also a failure because it had the same problems, accuracy problems, the same failure to feed problems. So Colt eventually made the third and final model of the barrel, marked as Colt 38 Special NM Mark III. And you can see this is the barrel that I have in mind, the Mark III. Is the last and final iteration and the best. haven't had any malfunctions with it. It's pretty good. They definitely fixed the problems that the previous two barrels had. And the biggest change that came with this barrel is that it's now a thread to barrel design, which I believe helps with the ejecting, because it delays the ejecting time and address the accuracy concerns with the other barrels. So it's pretty accurate. Say so myself. I'm not a good shooter, but from what I've seen, it's pretty accurate. And then most 1911s of this model that you find online will be outfitted with the Mark III barrels, because Colt, their warranty, replaced the previous Mark I and Mark II barrels and outfitted it with the Mark III barrels. So yeah, they're pretty rare to find Mark I and Mark II barrels. When I was looking online, I rarely saw any 1911s outfitted with the Mark II barrel. I think that one's the rarest one. And I would definitely recommend buying the Mark III. Yeah, as I've seen online, only other video of it being shot with the Mark I barrel had a bunch of malfunctions. Definitely would look for one with the Mark III. Also, when looking at this gun online, is the serial numbers. They're pretty weird. So Colt back then didn't assemble or ship out the pistols in serial number consecutive order, meaning that you could have a serial number under 1,000 and wouldn't be shipped out until the later years of production. Example, serial number under 1,000, but it didn't get shipped out until 1965, 5 years into its production run, and as well as consecutive serial numbers like 1001, 1002, like back to back, have been documented and seen to be shipped 2-3 years apart. Yeah, a little weird on the serial numbers, so be careful when you looking them up online. And another change that this 1911 had was the rear sights. So at first, it came with the Colt Acro rear sights, and then in 1964, they switched to Colt Ellison rear sights, which is what I have on this one. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Ellison rear sights. Yeah. And I love the Ellison because it's just a solid rear piece right here. And it's really lovely to aim down and shoot. Nice big old rear sight. Makes it easy to shoot. And then another difference is that it had 3 different magazines. And all 3 versions, it only holds 5 rounds. 30 special wad cutter. The first model of magazines had fitting issues, which the second model fixed. And then the third model, which is what the one this is improved on the feeding reliability. So it's pretty reliable compared to the first two, especially to the first one. And the difference between Mark 1, Mark 2, and this one, you could tell it's Mark 3 always easily, is that this piece right here is a solid metal on both sides. So that's how you could tell easily that it's a Model 3 and the good magazines, because it's split right here. And the roll mark, Colt 38 special. That roll mark. And I'll show you how to load it. Kind of like a 22 LR with the 2 side things. Drop it down. A little bit of force. And boom. Really easy to load. And yeah, this is also the original walnut grips that it came with. Gold medallion Colt. Tonic. On them. Still in pretty good condition. So these are the darker version, the Colt walnut grips. Because they came in a lighter brown and this dark brown. In my opinion, I think this dark brown fits the bluing or like the overall look of the gun way better. Definitely look for these dark walnut grips. And yes, I will be showing some clips of me shooting this at the range. Because as I said before, there's only one other video of it being shot. And that's with Mark 1 barrel. And I will be the first one to show it being shot with a more reliable Mark III barrel. It's a very lovely gun to shoot. Lovely 1911. Low recoil, and it has the nice silver national match trigger.